Hi, I'm live. Oh my goodness. Nice to have you here with me as we unwrap our Advent day number 18 and 19. Okay. First, if you're new here, this is Wanda from Wanda's Workbasket for all things creative and crafty, and a little bit of inspiration mixed in. I thank you for coming out, and I'm going to have you looking mostly at my desk instead of me, I believe. Yes. And we open advent calendars from Diamond Art Club, from Happy Planner with the stickers, from Cat Eared, from Diamond Painting Factory. They're mostly diamond painting ones. And we open a crafty one. It's supposed to be crafts for like teens, for kids. And yeah, just wanted to be sure it was the webcam you were looking through, because I'm not satisfied with the color again today. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing I have a problem with the webcam is I can't figure out how to like close up or distance. I can't I can't swing it in and out. But anyway, in the next coming days, I have a ton of unwrappings to do from several different companies, and I'm really excited about it. And let's see. I hope you can join me for those. I know some of you might be coming in late from another chat from another community member, and that's just fine. I understand. But whenever you can get here, it's fine. I'd love to have you. So let's start off the cuff with our Happy Planner sticker for the day. This will be sticker number 18. I'm going to open them both at the same time, 18 and 19 today. Let's see, 18 and 19. Oh, this is cute. There we go. It's a little Christmas scene. Really cute. People in the snow. And for 19 is on the last page of it all. The back of the page says, "What a wonderful time of year." And number 19. Oh, that's pretty. It's another little gift. Hey, Robin. Glad you could make it tonight. I think Tammy's going to try to be here tonight, too. She might be a little late. I have you on my TV while I'm cooking. Hey, cool. Keeping me company, but won't be able to text much. That's okay, Robin. That's all right. I'm glad I can keep you company, and you're keeping me company, too. So you got to tell me what you're making, though. I have my cup of tea, as usual. It's one of my Snoopy mugs today. Charlie Brown and Snoopy. It's still a bit warm for the day. Okay. So we do have a Diamond Art Club one. Oh, before I open that, I'll show you the craft that was yesterday's craft. This is the sparkly fuzzy tree that came out from yesterday's craft. It's not terrible. That's about what I can say. It's not terrible. And here are the coasters I got done from, I believe it was the Diamond Art Club kit. So I got the coasters finished. This one, sparkly. Here we go. Stocking and a Santa. There's a lot of color blocking around the edges, but that's okay. I was watching, the end of some series that I was watching on that I taped. They're cute. They're really cute. They have I put the cork on the back and everything. Oops. Little trees. And a poinsettia. That's my flower, poinsettia. Okay, and there were a lot of drills left over. And they will be put on my pile to re-kit, because I have a lot of gem drills to re-kit. All right. The other thing I wanted to show you is the card. How the card came out. This was from Diamond Painting Factory, I believe. Came out very nice. And there's a bunch of drills left over for that one as well. Fettuccine pasta dish. Oh, I'm coming over. With squash and creamy tomato sauce. Not sure if I will add chicken or hamburger. Oh, I'd eat it either way. Sounds great. Sounds wonderful. Okay, so let's open the Diamond Art Club for, because this would be 19th. This would be on the odd day. Yesterday, I'm sorry I didn't show up yesterday because I fell asleep. I fell asleep early. I must have needed it. Let's see. I think we're on number 10. A little one over here. I don't mind the little ones from Diamond Art Club. They're usually a nice little surprise here. Okay. There's only 2 more in the Diamond Art Club one. We are getting to the end. We are getting to the end. Oops. Here we go. Okay. It's a single placer. It's one of those everlasting tips. Stainless steel single tip placer. Cute. You know, I saved these little boxes and I like to use them in junk journals. I like to kind of like embed them into several pages or just use the top to make a little pocket out of it. They're kind of cute that way. That's a nice little placer. Okay. So we have cat-eared, 18 and 19. Okay. There's 18 here and 19 down here. We're getting toward the end. Can you believe it is almost Christmas? It is Christmas week. I'm not ready, folks. I am so not ready. Okay. This is another everlasting placer, and it is, I believe it's a 3. Could be a 4. Let me see. Is it a 3 or 4? Yeah, it's a 3 placer. And it's very thin-walled, and I like that. I like them thin, so it really gets in between the drills. Keeps them nice and straight that way. And number 19 is a bigger box. And a goodie are we getting here? Oh, nice. Oh, cute. This one has the drills with it. Awesome. I'll put this over here. Oh, this is cute. It is a little cat, but it's a mirror. It's like a mirror clutch. It's got that and the magnifying mirror on here. And it's like for your purse, for your makeup. And it's double-sided. So we get to bead on both sides. What I like to do with these, and I'm going to do with the coasters as well, now that I'm thinking about it, and all the ornaments, the nutcrackers and things, what I like to do with them to seal them is I dip them in Minwax polyacrylic. I dip them and then I hang them up. I dip them and then I hang them up. And put at least 2 layers on it. I won't dip this one. I'll open it up flat and take a paintbrush, foam brush, and smear it over the top after it's done. Because that way it's more durable. It's much more durable. I gave out a bunch of keychains that I made for usually the craft fairs for last year. And they're still hanging in there over a year later because they were dipped. And there's only 3 colors to it: white, black, and pink. The pink is the shiny one, so it'll have shiny nose and shiny little ears. That'll be cute. I'll do that one up tonight later, and I'll show it tomorrow. Okay. And let's see what Diamond Painting Factory came up with. All right. 18 and 19. 18. Okay. It's another keychain, which is fine. It's another gnome. So I'll put this with the other gnome keychains. Now that I know we have the drills for it, this is cute. I'll put that with the to be done later tonight. And number 19. No way. Are you serious? Put a keychain in one of the smallest boxes, and in one of the bigger boxes, they couldn't think of anything but a green boat. That doesn't cut it with me. Okay. Glad some of the other presents in there were really nice because that just didn't cut it for me. Okay. Let's see. On the crafty one, number 18 is up here. Teeny skinny one. Look at this. Look how small this is. Look how cute. Let's see. Here we go. Well, it's all instructions. A big instructions and 2 little tiny bells. Seriously? Let's see what we're supposed to make out of it. It's so cute. It's going to be a challenge finding something to put in there from one of my grandkids next year. Let's see. Okay. You're supposed to use the green and the red chenille sticks out of the top one and make a twisted wreath from it. You can do that. Not a problem. Fix golden thread on strip. But it doesn't say how many strips. I imagine it's 2. Or do I have it on the other side? Oh, yes. Oh, and it's supposed to make candy canes out of them, too. All right, well, we'll take the chenille sticks out of this. The rest of them. Red, white, and green. Oops. Oh, there was the diamond painting pen in there, which we don't need. And let's see. These were the 2 hot melt glue strips were in here as well, but they were, I have a hot melt. These are low melt. I have a hot melt gun. I do have a low melt gun. I just didn't get that one out. So I'll put number 25 in backwards. That was number 18, right? Now we're on 19, which is a fairly fat one, and we'll do these up tonight. It's like getting extra Christmas presents. Ooh, this looks neat. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. This looks like a little plastic jar and a little tiny Christmas tree. Uh-oh, here we go. Now we've got the micro flakes, the plain snowflakes. This will be a snow globe for sure. This is what I would have done on the other one. A teeny tiny snowman. I bet you anything this is going to be a snow globe. What else is in here? A little cork. Okay. And a plastic jar. I bet you anything this will be the snow globe. It's a cute idea. Here. Yeah, it is. Much better than the other one. And this one you're supposed to put in prepare glycerin yourself. Sugar can be a substitute for glycerin. No way. Well, I don't have any glycerin available. I'll have to go get that. It's not something I normally keep on the keep in the pantry here. There's the instructions for it. It's supposed to make your own glycerin. You glue everything to the inside of the lid like we did on the other one. The snowman goes on that little pedestal. So you have a snowman and a tree, and then you put the glitter in the bottom, you put the glycerin on top of that, and then you turn the lid over and screw it down. And when you turn it right side up, it'll be a glue thing. Okay, I gotta get glycerin for that. It doesn't say how much or anything, but that should be fine. Alrighty. Okay. The other day, the craft we didn't finish the other day was the snow, the kind of like a snowflake out of the 3 popsicle sticks that we're supposed to glue together. And then put these things on. So I did manage to finish the painting on them. Okay. Now let's see. Maybe that one could be one of the bottom ones. I'm guessing that's the center. I really don't know. Make an X out of those. Okay. And then this you're supposed to put down the center. Okay. Okay. There we go. Well, it's not going to look like theirs, but who cares? Let's get the gold thread out. So I took the keychains into work today, and I still had my display hanger where I'd hang a whole bunch of them off of like a metal tree, almost like the one I have here. And I put a basket below, and I put them all out, and I said, "Merry Christmas, take 1 or 2." I just put my initial on the bottom. And there's only like maybe 5 or 6 of us in the building at the same time. Teresa, here you are. Robin's here too. Robin's cooking dinner. Glad to see you, Teresa. I apologized for my lateness, my not being on yesterday because I fell asleep. And it does happen occasionally. I'm talking about today, I took some keychains in to work that I had made, just like the nutcrackers are here. But there were t-shirts and cars and cupcakes and ice creams and birds and all kinds of different things. And they didn't sell at the craft shows, and I didn't do any more of the craft shows, so I had tons left. And where last year I made them cards and did my own diamond painting stuff on top of the old Christmas card things, this year I thought I'll just give the keychains. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, Dawn. Can't stay, but I'm glad to have you here. Good to have you here, Dawn. You'll have to look at the replay. I mostly opened up the goodies already, but we're doing the thing. We got a cute one from Cattiard today. It's one of those little mirrors, and it's a double-sided mirror. and it's got the drills with it. And I was saying something about how I use Minwax polyacrylic and to seal them in. If I'm going to really use things hard, that's what I do. Okay, you can watch the replay, Dawn. Right now I finished painting the silly sticks, and I'm going to put the things on here. We got a really neat snow globe item in the crafty thing, but it says to use your own glycerin. Well, it didn't say I needed that, so I'll have to go out and get that tomorrow so we can make the snow globe. But I also opened the other one, and we're going to be making candy canes and a wreath ornaments as well. And one of my jingle bells left for, I don't know, Nicer Shores. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so we'll be doing that one too. But I thought I'd finish up an older one. I still have the Jewel-It. I'm going to use that to glue some of these goodies on here, because otherwise, the hot glue isn't going to do it, I don't think. It doesn't really. I really want the American size tissue box diamond painting kit. Yes. Do you know where you could get them? The tissue box kits that I got in the beginning never fit. Haven't fit. So I was kind of disappointed. Now, these things are supposed to be self-sticky, but I know them well enough to know that they're not going to stay on forever. So that's why the Jewel-It's going on there too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I was saying earlier, I can't believe how close we are to Christmas. It's this week. It's this week. Well, if I find any, I will let you guys know if I find any American-sized tissue boxes. I'll keep an eye out for the right size, because Let's see, pink, green. Oops, in there, purple. Okay, I have one too few of these things. Of course I do. Okay, well, we shall do the best we can. Wants us to glue the other ones in here, in the middle. Okay. Maybe we have enough of these. I do not know. Look a little wonky, but that's the way it is. So did you guys all have dinner? Robin's making us dinner. Robin's making fettuccine, a fettuccine pasta dish with squash. I told her I'd be right over. There we go. Da-da-da. And of course, there won't be enough of this one either. Jeez. Well, maybe I can find something somewhere. Cut it off like one too short here. Yep. Oh well. All right. Here's the star snowflake thing. Yeah. It's 6:30 here. I am almost ready for bed. At 6:30, Teresa. Ha ha ha. No, you're not. You're usually up late, aren't you? It was it Tammy that was really up late with me. That's right. Tammy was up late. Oh, here we go. That's that one. Now we can do these things. Wait there. Okay. It says to twist the two. Well, I'm not going to do the candy canes because I will not have enough chenille sticks for that. It didn't give me enough of them. Well, I have enough for one candy cane. Let's do the wreath. It just wants you to twist it, but loose twists. No, like I work at a hospital as a housekeeper and am on my feet all the day. Yeah, Teresa. It can be exhausting. No wonder you're tired, hon. No wonder you're tired. That's a hard job. I know some housekeepers at the hospitals though that really get along well with the patients. And are you allowed to talk to your patients? Allowed to say hi when you come in if they're in for a couple days, or just Robin said she'd make a plate for everyone. Make a comfort food is right. It sounds wonderful. I'll have the cookies out for dessert. There we go. And basically, this is just twisted together at this end, the top. And that's where you place the bow, and I imagine that's where you also place the hanger. It kind of had this open more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing something wrong here. I probably didn't twist it tight enough. Yeah, well. Here we go. Well, a little wonky, but it could be worse. Okay, now they said you do the old bow trick. You guys know how to make a bow out of something flat and you don't have anything to tie it to? You work on the floor. Teresa works on the floor with inpatients and clean their rooms every day and talk to the people from all walks of life and get to share Jesus when they are open to it. Nice, Teresa. Very nice. Okay, to make the bow, you find the center and you bring one side up and you bring the other side up and over. So you have two loops like that. And then I like to just give it a twist so that it stays together. And there you have a bow. So I'm going to cut another piece off. Oops, now stay there. Yeah, that is so cute. Since I'm not making both of them, I'm going to, I know what I'm going to do. Make it a little longer and string the jingle bells on it. If I can keep this together. I might just have to get some gold thread to do that. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. There we go. That's one on. Have you guys turned the Christmas music on yet, or are you sick of it? Or holiday music? So my 10-year-old granddaughter says to her brother, I heard a song Grandma got run over by a reindeer. He asked, what Grandma? He knows it's not you. There we go. There we go. Now get in there. You did so well the first time. Don't fail me now. Come on. I don't ask much, usually. Come on. Oh, shoot. This metallic stuff is pretty, but it doesn't stay together at all. I've been having weird dreams lately. Anybody else have been having weird dreams? Just really incoherent stuff. Usually when I wake up, if I do remember my dream, I can write part of it down and I can get to understand it, you know. And there, I got the second one there. I can try to find a way to understand it. Not that that always happens, but there's the little bells. I'm going to tie them together first. Then I will tie it on to the wreath, like hanging down from the top. Yeah, I think that's how I want it, hanging down from the top like that. Okay. Get my finger in the middle here. Twist it over. So I'm finally getting my Happy Planner stuff in so I can start my planner stuff for next year. I do some like emotional journaling too. So I like put my emotions down so I can keep track of some of the stuff. And I can usually pinpoint something that as to why it happens if I'm not in a good mood. A good mood being, and I know we don't have to be in a jolly, happy, wonderful mood all the time. We don't have to be. Sometimes I think we expect ourselves to be. But I've learned a long time ago that that's not what my personality is. I guess in the beginning, I was afraid to make YouTube videos because I wasn't the bubbly, cheerful, poppy, cheerleader type that some are. And it's just not me. But you guys have all been so nice. My scissors is not cutting. I think it's because my friend makes big queen-sized quilts from the ground up. Yeah, my mom does. They have this machine is at the lady's house and rents the time and makes designs at the same time, putting the front and back together. Wow, I'm impressed, Teresa. My mom did a whole bunch of quilts. She was into that for a while. So we have some handmade quilts that she made. There was a lady at our local sewing store that she wrote a couple books on quilts and quilt patterns. So she was teaching a class from her book. And my mom took the class and she made a couple different quilts for us. Like if somebody was getting married, and for my brother and I. The machine is so impressive. I bet it is. It does the top and the bottom together at the same time, like with all the tiny stitches in it. That's amazing. I'll have to tell my mom she has to go looking at the store again. There's something new. Okay. Well, this could be worse. It could be worse. This is the wreath. I am not going to bother making the candy cane right now because what if I need another chenille stick before the end of the crafts and then I won't have any left. So I'm going to wait and see. I still have them left at the end. I'll make one. Okay. Now I'm dancing that gold thread through the paint here. Okay, now we are on our little nutcrackers. I'm going to do 2 of them. Let's see. Oh, I don't know which one we didn't have yesterday. Oh, I didn't have that one yesterday. Or that one. Five more days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more nutcrackers after tonight. That's it. 5 more. You sew the top in the pattern you want. Yep. And the machine puts the 2 together and weaves whatever design you program in. Oh my gosh. It's the machine that actually does the quilting. It goes through the top and the bottom and the batting in between and all that. That's the part my mom likes to do, the hand quilting. I wouldn't mind doing the tops, but it's the hand quilting would drive me absolutely nuts. To me, that would be very tedious. I bet they're beautiful, though. Maybe that's how they make the quilts, like in all those catalogs that you see that look quilted. A zillion years ago, my mom put old pantyhose that the woman of the church would save for her in each pocket, and that is what made it poofy. Oh, she made pockets to put that in. Oh, that's cool. My mom would get the batting, the roll-out batting. Oh, come on, woman. You know can take the skin off here first. Goofy. I'm starting to get real nervous because I don't have anything done. I've got a couple gifts online. That's about it. And My husband's got some gifts this year, which is really good. He's the big spender that he is. On Wednesday, it's my birthday, so my mom's taking me out for breakfast with my nephew and I. And then in the evening, he said, "Well, let's go down to this local restaurant." And he said, "You can get your birthday free." I'm like, "What a big spender you are, dear." He's always enjoyed his birthday dinner free. It kind of like made him feel special. So I know, okay, that's all right. I don't want to drive all the way up to Quakertown to meet him after work. If I have to go back up there the next day and it may be bad weather again. And he didn't want to drive all the way back up there after picking me up, too, because he wants to pick me up to take me out for dinner. You don't have a flat back or roll-out batting. She made each a square with pantyhose inside and then sewed each square together. Oh, neat. So it was like little pillows. My When we were first married, my husband used to like to lay on the floor with his back up against the edge of the sofa. And we had our kids quickly after that. Um, and so I made him a giant pillow out of, oh my gosh, it must have been at least um, 2 yards wide, 2 yards long by 1 yard wide. And I stuffed this thing full of everything I could think of: pantyhose, old t shirts, wads of stuffing that were left over in the bags. Teresa, yeah, I'm frugal, so I would love to get a free dinner on birthday. I do. No, I'm not complaining. I like this restaurant, and I just the thought of him wanting to take me out after he's had a long day at work is fine with me. I'm happy with that. He's never forgotten my birthday or Christmas or our anniversary. I'm very happy in that way. I cannot complain. Let's see, 4 and then 10. And this one. Yeah. Let's see. They have a big salad buffet, a big soup and salad buffet that I think I'm going to head for. I don't get down there very much anyway, so it's fine with me. Um, okay. So, does anybody know where I can get glycerin? Do I have to get that from like a drugstore? Because I don't think I can just get it at the grocery store. I don't know. Maybe Walmart would have it, but I'm not going that way. Do you think Michael's or Joann's would have it? I do not know. I'm just going to throw away that mermaid snow globe thingy that did not work out. I'm just going to chuck that. If we're making a whole new snow globe, I don't think I need to do both. I haven't sorted all my cookies out yet, which that's on my list for the next day or two. Let's see, what else do I need here? I need 10s for this one. the girls at work were talking about. Now, the other girl, one of the other girls is only about a year older than me, not even a year older than me. And the one who's the lead right now, she's been there the longest amount of years, but she's only in her 30s. She's a single mom in her 30s. And we were, wait a minute. Oh, geez. I put two colors together again. Goofy. Okay. I can sort them out. She was saying something. I said, "Oh, I want to live to be at least 110, so I'm just past middle age now." She goes, "What do you want to live that long for?" And I said, "I'm too curious. I want to know if we're going to reach the moon. I want to know if they're going to cure cancer. I want to know. I want to know. I'm too curious." I said, "So it'll take a long time for me to want to go." You don't know what that is? The glycerin, it's like a goop. It wants you to put it in with water in here in the snow globe that it wants you to make. Glycerin is this really thick liquid that they sometimes make soap out of. Come on, you get out of here. All right, you gold ones stay in there. You only dark ones in there yet, do you? Yes, you do. You got to come out so I can sort you. Come on, behave. Jeez. Jiminy crickets. And I said, "You know what? When you get to be older, when you get to be 60, you won't think that way, that you don't want to live so long." And she goes, "Why? What do you mean?" I said, "Well, when you're 30, you have all your life ahead of you." I said, "When you're 60," she goes, "Oh, I get it. There's not as much life on that side." I said, "Yeah, exactly." I said, "And if you have um, your brain and your body, or at least one of the two of them somehow, if you have your body, if you can think and you're not sick, then you probably want to live as long as you can. I want to see my grandkids grow up. I want to see my great grandchildren. Um, I want to see what they make of themselves after helping to raise them. I think that would be a right reward. It's up to God how long I live, but I'm putting in my reservation for late, for a late dinner, as they say in the cruise world. Put your reservations in for a late dinner. Okay. So then she kind of understood. I said, "Plus, I feel like I'm 30 inside. I don't feel like I'm 60 inside. Do you guys feel the age you are? Or do you feel younger than your age inside? I don't mean body wise, I just mean mentally." I'm just too curious. I can't go before I see some of these things done. What technologies are they going to come out with? If they've come out with the computer within my lifetime, from clanking on a typewriter, um, and relying on the U.S. mail, to internet and instant communication across the world, what are they going to come up with it in my kids' lifetimes? That's what I keep wondering. Another one of the gals is taking her vacation break, and she's going to Times Square on New Year's Eve. And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" I said, "That's one place you couldn't ever get me near." I said, "I don't even know that I want to experience almost everything once." I said, "But no. I'm not a crowd person. I'm a bit claustrophobic for that. If you had your druthers, would that be something that you would like to do eventually? Go to Times Square on New Year's Eve? It's just too crowded. If you've ever seen, the ball drop on New Year's Eve, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Did any of you stay up on when it went to the year 2000? Did anybody stay up to watch it turn 2000 all the way around the world? I did. I stayed up 24 hours so I could see the ball drop from, was it New Zealand? An island off of New Zealand is the first one to get, for it to change over all the way through to Hawaii, I think, one of the last ones. Doing good both ways, mentally and body. Yeah. And you want to be. If you're going to live long, you want to be. I have some changes to make if I want to. They say if you eat too much sugar, it could cause, more dementia, symptoms of dementia. I said, okay, I got to eat less sugar now. That's a good trade-off, I think. Nope, you wouldn't want to do New Year's Eve that way. That's a young person's game. Let the young people do New Year's Eve in New York. Not my thing. I had to sort these buggers out because I got the colors mixed up again. I do that way too often, I think. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. I don't even know if I got them all. Did I get them all? Nope. No, oh, I can't tell anymore. All right. You watch it on TV, the replay the next day. The only thing I stayed up for was Black Friday Dak. Anymore, that's the only thing I stay up for too. I was a young computer tech. Oh, cool. And had to deal with the whole Y2K debacle where the systems all had to be updated to handle the 2000 dates. Yep. Oh, good, Teresa. Thank you for coming in when you did. Off to worship, then back to bed. Nice. Thanks for coming in, Teresa. Good to have you here. Oh. Son of a beanstalk. I did it again. Oh my gosh. I don't believe that. I do not believe I just did that. I devout. I'm talking. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Now, this one was the dark one. Let me put this in here. So these are the dark ones. So I know for sure. Have a good night, Teresa. I would say hi to the boss for me. Ay, ay, ay. Robin's probably eating her delicious dinner by now. And try to rectify my other mess here. Goofy. What else are we talking about? Let me see. Yeah, I think Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I think that song came out in the 80s, if I remember correctly. late 80s or mid 80s, something like that. I'll have to ask my husband when that came out, because he would know. He's up on all those kind of things. He used to do pirate DJ, uh, internet radio station, and they called it pirate radio. Hi, Dawn. Hey, hey. The other Dawn was in and out real quick. Teresa was in and just left. And Robin was here. She was making fettuccine for everybody. Hi, Dawn. How you doing? What are you doing tonight? Right now, in the midst of the nutcrackers, I am sorting drills that I accidentally put the two colors together. Fortunately, there's a big difference between the two, so they're easy to find. But it's not the first time I've done this to myself. We were talking about New Year's Eve and just flipping TV. We were talking about whether we'd ever go to Times Square to do that kind of thing. And I've decided long already that that's not something that I would be interested in doing, because I'm just too claustrophobic, too many people in one place. Would it be something you'd go to do? I think I have the right colors sorted now. Oh man, come on. So this was 10. And I don't have all the 10s on here. That figures. No 10s on that one. 8s, put them all back. Put them all back. Yeah, Teresa said she was doing computers when the Y2K hit, and she remembers having to help people all reset their computers so they wouldn't be afraid of the imminent shutdown that never happened. Let's see. There we go. There's that one. Now, let me get the ones in on both of them here. 1s and 7s. I just got a package from Just Wood Turning. I ordered a kit from them because I'd never ordered from them before, so I wanted to check them out. And that came in today. That came really fast. Really fast. There's a couple of others that should be coming in. My Happy Planner stuff should be coming in soon, so I can do that video for setting up my planners and schedules for my goals for next year. And let's see. Does anybody still make goals or resolutions for the new year? I feel like in some way I have to, or I don't, or I at least get stuck. I never get them all done. I give myself way too many tasks, and I get disappointed with myself for not coming up with it, but for not making all my goals. But I have to go easy on it because I always put too much in my goals for the year. Anybody else do that, or is that just me? the past couple years I've been wondering, I'm 60. Should I even be worried about goals anymore at this point? Since I don't, well, I kind of work for myself and I kind of don't, or some of each. So I could do better on that count for sure. There we go. Did you eat dinner yet, Dawn? Here we go. I'm unplugging my hot glue gun because I don't need it anymore. Okay, this one goes to number 5. Let me get back to this one. 7. I need number 7 for both. That's 2, 5, 7. Just trying to get through each day. Just a salad earlier. Well, that's good. That's good for you. A very healthy choice. I was telling them Wednesday I'm going to overeat. Since it's my birthday and my mom's taking me out for breakfast and my husband's taking me out for dinner. So I'm not going to eat any lunch. I don't normally eat breakfast. Yeah. Oh my. Yep. Oh, well, thank you, Dawn. Thank you for the happy birthday. I still don't feel like my age. I certainly don't feel like 61. But you never do you? You never feel like your age inside, do we? Your brain's still young enough to appreciate, you know. Although, I'd like to think I'm wiser than I was at 30. I'd like to think a little bit of wisdom comes with experience and age if you let yourself learn from your mistakes. And you don't beat yourself up about it, which can be difficult at times, not beating yourself up about any mistakes and really, they're not they might be mistakes, but they're not failures unless you decide not to learn from them. I had to learn that over the years. Yep, one day at a time. Do you remember that show? Were you old enough to know? Do you remember One Day at a Time, the show with Valerie Bertinelli? I loved that show. Oh, there are 8s on that one. And lots of 9s. You're all 9s, so I'm going to finish the other colors in this one. 8. Yeah. Yep. I wanted to be Valerie Bertinelli. That or Sally Field. I love them both. Still love them both. But I don't think I'd trade my life for either of theirs now. There we go. Yeah, I was telling them I'm sorry I wasn't on last night. I fell asleep. Must have needed the sleep. I didn't know what time it was getting to be, and when I woke up, oh my goodness, it was too late to get on there. Here we go. That's the 8. Rest our 9s and 5s. Yep. All right. Are you crafting along? You have a diamond painting or another craft that you're doing while you're watching TV tonight? Let's see. I need number 5 yet. Here we go. Well, when I'm done this, I think if I can figure out how to do it. I have some things I have to record because I have a ton of unboxings, and it's going to take me a whole lot of computer space. Waiting until after the new year for a new start. Oh, that's good. New year, new start. I can't decide what to start on next. I have way too many sitting aside wanting to be done. I have different brands I want to test out yet that I have and I haven't done yet. And lots of new Dimer Cluds to unbox. I have some new pens coming from places who hand turn them. Just beautiful. Somebody made a pen with the rubber ducky in it. I thought it was so adorable. I didn't get that one. But yeah, right? Yeah, right what? Oh. Yeah. I have a lot of videos to do. Fortunately, I don't go back until Friday. I don't work Saturday because I do work Sunday. I do work on Christmas Day, but I don't start until 3. My mom's Christmas dinner is at 1, and though I can help set up, I can't help tear down. Not too much, but I'll recruit my kids to do that in my stead. Everybody usually helps anyway. What project to start? Yep. Way too many to decide on. I'm going to have to find a system like some of the other girls do, like, number them all and pull them out of a hat, or just, I don't know. I mean, it's easy when you have like you want to do one along with one of the challenges that the other gals sponsor. Like I don't know. Like if they're all doing the masters over the summer or that kind of thing. It's easy to pick one then. But I think sometimes we have too much to focus on. Too much to choose from. They say though that creativity flourishes when there are some boundaries, when there are some limits. And I'm sure that's true. I still have a hard time, to be perfectly honest, I still have a hard time limiting myself to certain things. And
If I'm into it, I'm into it. I throw myself into it 100%, and I have a hard time metering it back. I know that's a really privileged thing to say, but it's the truth. I don't always make the best use of my money, but if I didn't, I wouldn't have anything to put on my channel. Oh my. I was telling the girls earlier that I took a bunch of the keychains in. I had made tons of these keychains, all different kinds from the companies that when I was doing flea markets and craft sales, and the bunch that didn't sell, so I took them into work and I put them on a special hanger, and I put a little sign that just said, Merry Christmas, take a couple. So they started taking them today. I'm just glad I can bless other people with it, because otherwise, what am I going to do with it all? It's so much fun to do. And I saw the gal from Diamond Painting Addiction. She was making little sticker things out of her spare drills and patterns from Diamond Dots books. And I think I'm going to try that in the new year. I can always use the stickers in my junk journals. And they would be fun little things to do in between big projects. I want to have a big project going, and then I want to do some little palette cleansers in between when I, get frustrated with one. Goodness knows I have enough to choose from. The sticker kits I had divided up for the craft sales and divided them up into little kits for kids. Because kids come up to your table and like the real sparkly things, so you have to have something that there's things that they want to buy. And I did sell quite a few of the sticker kits. It just was a pain in the neck dividing them up and putting 2 or 3 in each one, then counting how many drills in each one that would be needed, and then putting them all in little baggies and putting the little kits together. I think I'd like to do one of my Josephine walls. I think that one of those would be next. I don't know if I'm going to try to salvage the Nuclears Down Under or not. I'm going to look at it and decide whether I want to salvage it or not. Because I think it's the drills that are the problem. No, I don't know. I mean, they're square drills, and I don't know that they're resin drills. I don't think they're good enough drills. And it's a huge painting, and I don't think I want to buy all new drills for it. You remember when I was doing that big Josephine wall? Yeah. I still have it here. I wanna complete it. But I bought a couple from Diamond Painting Deutschland, and I haven't tried their kits yet. And they are also double-sided tape and a huge amount of colors. But I heard people say that they had better drills. And I always get square, but I'm hoping I don't have the same problem with them. I will be extremely disappointed if not, because I spent a lot of money on those. And I love Josephine Wall stuff so much. In fact, I'm sitting here looking at the Uniquely Yours Down Under, right, it's rolled up right back there. You know, the only problem with hanging on to projects like that you think you might want to do later on or you might want to fix is that they hold this bad vibe for you, and it kind of like hangs over you when you see it all the time. And I think that kind of put me off of big projects for a little while. I've been getting smaller projects since then. Um, unless they were Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Design. I just have not been truly trusting the DIY Moon ones I've gotten were round because I didn't know to trust the drills. Really frustrating. Oops. There we go. Have you ever started a project that you had to stop because you just couldn't stand the drills or couldn't stand something about the kit? I'm sure we all have something like that. Oh, and those gel walls are so confetti heavy that, if you wind up putting a big chunk of a color down and then realizing that that's not the color that was supposed to go there, I can't even imagine that. I hate to waste money, but I hate to make myself frustrated even more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I have an Earth design you gave up on. The symbols can be hard to read. Well, that's a good shout because I do have a Heaven and Earth I want to try. I bought a canvas that they put together that was one of their, the crown, I guess they call it the crown designs. I bought one of those where you have to supply your own drills or buy the drills separately from them. I didn't buy the drills because I thought I have a ton of my own leftovers that I want to try to use. But the drills I have are not all from the same company, so I don't know. Crown Jewel, that's it. That's it. Yeah. And it's a cute one, too. It's got two little girls in Victorian dresses and gloves, and they're like pretending to have a tea party or something on it. And it's a big one. I'm just a little gun shy on them now because I don't know. All right. I have the nutcrackers done now. Here we go. Now I have to get their thing out here. Hangers and ball chain. Oops, there we go. Put this in there. Yeah, we got another gnome today in the cat-eared box. I think it was cat-eared. No, I think it was diamond painting.
I have to go to bed early. Early appointment. Okay.
That's all right. I'm just about done. I'm gonna just hang these up, and that's it. You won't be missing anything. Thank you for joining me, Dawn. It's perfect timing too. Yep. Have a good evening, hon. I do plan on being in tomorrow night. You too. Let's see. Just for everybody who's going to be watching this at another time, I do plan on being in tomorrow night, and every evening thereafter, up to Christmas Eve. And then I may take a couple days off after Christmas Day. Oh, I want to show the nutcrackers to the camera here. Yeah, and let's see, I'm going to twist this around, see if I can get them on some other place here. Here we go. Alrighty then. All right, well, everybody, whoops, come on now, don't fall down. Everybody have a good evening, and I will see you on the flip side. Alrighty. Bye. Good night.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Good, Robin. Thank you. I'll see you then too. Night, night. Hope your dinner was delish. I'm sure it was. Here we go.